Most accurate by weather rate. Now your First Warn 5 forecast with meteorologist Claire Cameron.
Happy Friday, Mid-Michigan. We made it all the way through a crazy work week with the ups and downs in the temperature. Today, no exception, of course. We fell pretty quickly, and it was a chilly one. If you haven't been outside yet, or if you're planning to go out for Friday night plans, well, you're going to want a jacket. It's a little bit on the chilly side, and you may need to include the umbrella as well. Let's take a look at your First Warn 5 pinpoint Doppler radar at MBS Live in 3D, where it's not a lot of rain, and most of it is on the lighter side. But if you're traveling from Alma south along US 127, you're going to run into a couple of light showers. The same goes for Flint. If you're traveling westbound on I-69, you may run into some showers if you're heading towards Lansing. Portions of the Thumb, just a little bit of some light rain near Bad Axe. Right now, though, the Tri-Cities, Midland, Bay City, and Saginaw are dry. Points to the north also not seeing much rain at all. Let's go outside and show you around town, stopping first in Bay City, where it is currently 53 degrees. Yesterday, we were in the upper 70s, so anywhere from about a 20 to nearly 30-degree difference out there. You're going to feel it when you go outside. Winds also a little bit on the breezy side, coming in from the northeast at about 21 miles an hour, gusting over 30 miles an hour. Still better than what we saw yesterday, but it may be a little bit breezy on the roadways. Both hands on the steering wheel for tonight. Let's take you out to our next stop. That's in Midland, where it's 49 degrees and still a little bit breezy there as we see the camera at Dow Diamond shake a little bit. Otherwise, though, just a little bit gray, but staying dry. And our very last stop is going to be in Saginaw, where it's 52 degrees. Both directions of 675, moving along at a good pace. Maybe a little bit of some after-work traffic. Otherwise, though, dry in this spot, too. You may see a little bit of some drizzle if you're traveling towards Flint, though, where you're seeing a little bit of that rain. Now, let's take a look at temps elsewhere across the board, where a big difference in temperatures. If you felt maybe a little bit sick for today, probably one of the reasons why is that drastic change in temperatures. We're still pretty chilly out there right now. 46 currently in Bay City, 44 the current temp in Caseville, 51, so a little bit warmer, you could say, in Lapeer. 53 currently in Flint, about 51 the current temp right now in Owasso. As we head throughout the overnight, temperatures will fall back down into the lower 40s for overnight lows. Those Friday night plans should include a jacket because it is going to be a little bit chilly. Those northeasterly winds not helping much either. That's going to make it feel even colder than it actually is outside. Your First Warn 5 Sky Tracker showing you a system to our south started to climb a little bit closer to us, and it's battling some dry air, so this is kind of overdoing a little bit. A lot of it is just some light rain, but if you're anywhere from Clare down to Alma along US 127 or anywhere from Owasso to Lapeer along I-69, you're going to run into a little bit of some rain. We should hold off for the most part in the Tri-Cities. Aside from a little drizzle, we're not going to see much. The system is pretty much almost on its way done. High pressure tornado should keep those locations dry, so if you're anywhere north of the Tri-Cities, you're not going to see any rain at all for tonight. So your hour by hour forecast, what we're looking at right around 6 o'clock. If you're sitting down for dinner, again, maybe a few showers reaching along the I-69 corridor, which is mainly where they should stay. We're not going to see them climb much farther to the north than that. We'll dry out as we head into the overnight right around midnight or so, and then fast forward to 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll wake up to a mix of some sun and clouds, but that is very short-lived. As soon as really around lunchtime on Saturday, those clouds return, followed by a few isolated to scattered showers and maybe even a few rumbles of thunder closer to the late afternoon hours on Saturday. So the first half of the day Saturday is dry. The second half, though, we do see those showers start to roll into the area by about 9 o'clock on Saturday. We're seeing just a few scattered showers, but as we head late overnight into Sunday, this is around 3 a.m., start to notice some of these darker colors, Mesquite and Grand Rapids, indicating some thunderstorms that are going to roll through during the morning hours on Sunday. So 8 o'clock, if you're heading to church, you may run into a few heavy downpours, some gusty winds, maybe a few couple rumbles of thunder out there before most of this is on its way out of here by about 5 o'clock or so on Sunday evening. So Sunday and Saturday will feature a few scattered showers and thunderstorms rolling through. Keep that in mind if you have any outdoor plans for this weekend. Tonight, 43 degrees with mostly cloudy conditions, and for tomorrow, 61 degrees with just that slight chance for a few showers, mainly during the late afternoon, so the first half of the day will be dry. Coming up at 6, Brian has a look at your First Warn 5 7-day forecast. It's chilly overnight, so dress warm if you're heading out for any Friday night plans, and expect off and on rain and thunderstorms as we head throughout the weekend. But there's a trade-off. If it's going to rain, it will be warmer. We'll slowly get into the 70s by Sunday, so we won't be stuck in the 50s forever, even if it was a little bit of a shock today.
A little bit.
Yeah. Walking out of
both of you are
work
like, a
last
little
night. My goodness, around midnight.
Yeah, you felt that change. It was pretty quick.
Yeah, I regretted not bringing a heavier coat.